Let's take a quick look at the baby Banshee from the brand new The World of Avatar in Animal Kingdom, Walt Disney World. Hey, this is the McGuire Review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new baby Banshee, I like to call it. Now, this is from the brand new The World of Avatar. I like to call it Avatar Land, which is in Walt Disney World in the Animal Kingdom Park. They've got a brand new area that has just opened up. It opened up on May the 27th, 2017. And I just happened to be lucky enough to actually be there on a family vacation during that period of time. I did not plan the vacation around the opening. It just happened to work out that I was there during the opening. So that was a major bonus for me. Now, I did a video on the custom Navi action figure that you can have created, that is created from a 3D scan of you, which is a pretty awesome process, and that's called the Avatar Maker. So if you're interested in that, it's one of the custom things from that new Avatar area in Animal Kingdom. I do have a video on that. Because this was so cool and kind of a custom item, I wanted to do a video for it. This is one of these shoulder puppets, and it will come in this little box here, and there is an experience that goes with this. If you go into their Wind Traders, I believe as they call it, is the store within the Avatar, the World of Avatar land there. There is an experience you can kind of get into a line and go into an area. It's called the BANSHEE ROOKERY here, and a cast member will help you kind of pick one out. So they have these in tons of different colors. They are all the same as far as the movement, the function of the toy, the puppet, but they do have them in an assortment of colors. I don't know how many there are, but there are quite a few options of different coloring that you can get. I went with the one that Jake Sully, the character from the movie, rides. It is colored like this, the blue with the purple, and it's got some nice black markings on it. I will say you don't want to really rub those markings on this too much. So try to keep your fingers, kind of the oils on your hands, sort of off of it. I have found that if you start to kind of rub it too much, it is a paint that's on this very thin plastic, or like a rubber, that can rub off over time, so you want to be careful with that. But just normal, wear of handling it, no problem whatsoever. I just wouldn't kind of rub on it. So that's one thing I have kind of found using it. So back into the experience, you get in line, you kind of go through this area, and a cast member will show you each one of them. You can kind of pick out your favorite color, you can put it up on your shoulder, and they'll kind of explain to you how to work it with this piece here, which controls the toy, or it's a puppet. It controls the puppet, this piece here, which just kind of hangs down the back, and it does have a clip here on it that you can clip onto your shirt, or clip on where you want to kind of hold this. It will also come with a couple pieces that are included in the box. There are two. One is a belt clip, and this will just simply clip right on your belt, your pants, and it will hold your puppet mastering tool here. If you want to clip that to your belt, you can do that, so it's not just sort of dangling around. And then this other piece here, which has a piece of looks like metal right here, and then a nice black pad sort of on the back, that actually magnetically attaches to the bottom of the puppet here. Now I can just go ahead and strap that on. Okay, and what that will do then is allow you to set it up on your shoulder. So you'll notice that it has kind of these flaps right here, and that's really designed to sort of hide that piece. And then up front, you'll see there are two legs, so you just kind of put those right in position, as well as on the back side. And all that will do is just kind of hold it in place a little better as it rests up on your shoulder. And you'll kind of want to find what works best for you. You can move that little piece around underneath. You can move these feet around a little bit more to get those positioned until it feels comfortable and it's on your shoulder and doesn't feel like it's just going to come toppling off or fall off. Now, one thing that's cool about this particular one is under the magnetic strip here, there's a little switch, and it does take some batteries, and you can flick that little switch, and now sounds will turn on. So as you use the puppet and you move it around, you flex the wings, you move the head, you can hear it now starting to make noises. You open its mouth, right? It screamed there. So that's another really cool feature of this one is not only do you have just the movement, and the movement is on 3 points. You get the wings will spread up like that, and the wings are really cool. They do have a kind of an area of translucent sort of material that's in there, plastic that's in those wings, so it looks really cool, especially when you're outdoors and it hits the sun or the light. Looks really neat. You will have the neck movement that will give you right to left, about that far. Like there, I was able to stretch that neck pretty far right, and that's a full push all the way up on that. But there are little, metal cords that are in here that are pulling on those pieces. So that's how that works. And then you will have the mouth, which I thought was really cool. They added, and that's just the ring at the front. So if you pull down on that, it's going to open that mouth, open that jaw all the way up. And you can control how much you want it open. So it isn't just closed or full open with a scream. You can give yourself some, some movement if you want to, talk with it or make it look more realistic. And it does really start to look fairly realistic up on your shoulder when you kind of get the hang of it and you start using sort of a few of the movements together. So that is the Baby Banshee. I do think this is a really cool item. It runs for about the $50 mark, which, in my opinion, is a good price for something like this, especially if you're going to be able to kind of use it as a puppet and you're having, you go to a kid's party or for your own kids or just playing with it in your basement as an adult. But either way, it's an awesome item, and I'm glad that I picked it up. Again, you don't always get sounds with these particular types. So I thought it was pretty cool that it did come with sounds, and it isn't just sounds that just sort of happen on the fly or randomly. They do react to the movements that you're making on the puppet. So, when you combine that with the look, the quality of the build of this, and I'll say the eyes look phenomenal. Again, the rubber that they use for the skin looks really good. I mean, it is a very high quality shoulder puppet, I would say, all in all with what you're getting here. Although this is the box that comes with it, I will be keeping this box just to store it in because it is a nice thick, heavy duty box, and it does have all the kind of the logos there, and it's got the Alpha Centauri Expeditions Ace logo up top, and it does have some sort of trees and vinage on it. So it is a pretty cool little box, so I will keep that as well. So that's it. Just wanted to give some quick run through on the new Baby Banshee from the Avatar land, the world of Avatar and the Animal Kingdom. That will wrap us for today. So Disney, good job on this item. I would love to see more of these types of things as this is really cool. So hit that like, click the subscribe below to join the team, ring the bell. This has been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time.